It was the autumn of 1923. That time of year, the stone-walled houses smelled of dampness, lamps burned dimmer, and shadows lingered longer. My name is Rıza. Back then, I lived alone in an old stone house I had inherited from my grandfather, tucked away in a quiet district of Sivas. The house had always felt like it whispered things, especially the basement. The basement, that heavy door had been locked for years. No one ever dared go down there. My grandfather kept it sealed until his death, forbidding all of us from entering. That place must stay dark, he used to say. If light enters, it wakes. What did that mean? No one would ever explain. Whenever I asked as a child, my mother would just change the subject. But that night, everything changed. It was the longest night of the year. Rain slapped against the windows like it wanted in. I sat by the stove when I heard the first dull noise from below. I was alone. Just rats, I told myself. But the noise persisted, scraping, shuffling, and finally, a whisper. I pressed my ear to the wall. Yes, a voice. A low, muffled female voice. I couldn't make out the words, but it was chanting, rhythmic like a lullaby, but wrong. My heart pounding, I entered my grandfather's study. I rummaged through drawers and found an old notebook. The leather cover had darkened with time, corners frayed. Inside, his shaky handwriting filled every page. April 3rd, 1892. We dug. We went too deep. We made a mistake. We disturbed it. June 19th, 1893. The sounds only come from the basement now. Every night. September 5th, 1895. We sealed the door. They said light would wake it. It must remain in the dark. At the bottom, a single sentence was written over and over. Avoid eye contact. Avoid eye contact. Avoid eye contact. A chill ran down my spine, but curiosity outweighed fear. I grabbed my lantern and approached the basement door. The iron lock groaned, then gave way. As I pulled the door open, damp air and the stench of rot hit me like a wave. I descended step by step. The basement was large, lined with shelves, rusted tins, spider webs. Everything seemed normal, until I saw the hollow in the back wall. A small passage had been carved into the stone. Around it were strange symbols, circles marked in soot and old wax. I crouched lower as the ceiling sloped down. Then the lantern beam hit something. In the corner of the chamber was a limbless body, lying still yet breathing. Its chest rose and fell. Its skin was pale gray, its eyes pitch black, and it was looking at me. My instinct screamed to run, but my legs froze. The moment our eyes met, something in me snapped. The whispers began again, this time from inside my head. You know now, the voice said. You saw, you brought light. I must awaken. The house trembled, shelves collapsed, stones shifted. And I remembered the final line in my grandfather's notebook. Only darkness holds it. I threw the lantern to the floor. The light shattered. Darkness returned. The whispers stopped. Now I write these words because I know no one will believe me. The house still stands. The basement door is sealed once more. But every night, I hear the sounds again. Sometimes when I look in the mirror, I see that darkness in my own eyes, and a voice inside me whispers, "Your turn, Rıza. Your turn."